My name is Anne-Marie and I am the Creative Manager at Hunkydory Crafts. Hunkydory are the UK's premier papercraft manufacturer, and we design and manufacture all of our papercraft goodies back at home in Preston. We do lots of papercraft products as well as moonstone dyes. We have our Prism range of colouring mediums like watercolour pencils, alcohol markers, waterbrush pens, and we also have our very own range of stamps called For the Love of Stamps. We're really looking forward to bringing you all of our brand new product launches as well as our inspirational demonstrations, which we just know the audience love.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670,
Freesat Channel 807
and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Can I just say something? Good morning. Good morning. I work with the loveliest team. Honestly, we have such a lovely little pre-show little giggle about things, and it's so lovely. We're always giggly when it goes live because we've always just said something quite funny and amusing to each other.
Or random.
And do you know what's lovely as well? Is the lads have said to both myself and the beautiful Anne-Marie this morning, I like your tops today, girls.
Yeah.
Well, yours
All
is
the
a dress,
compliments.
but that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice for the boys to say that, isn't it? It's nice for anybody to just say, well, just to be kind. And I've said to Dan, your hair looks nice. Yeah. Your hoodie's very nice, Ollie. He's got a very nice hoodie on.
Very comfortable.
It looks very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
I don't know whether that was a compliment, but there you go. Looks very comfortable.
He was talking about being comfy.
It's like when you go to see a show and it hasn't been that good, and you always know when it hasn't been that good if you do a play and you come off and you look at the audience and you go, what do you think? And they go, the set was nice. You're like, right, yeah, that didn't go very well then, did it? We got my fave rave. I mean, you know, we shouldn't have favourites, but I love her.
Stop it.
I love her. Stop it. Say it again. Stop it. We're having, sounds a bit rude this morning, resist and reveal. Resist and reveal brand new goodies.
Promise no revealing, okay?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, they look lovely. They look lovely. Can you just explain before we do the pens, what is resist and reveal? Because it's really clever technology, isn't it?
It is super clever. So what we do is we take our wonderful Inkbee cardstock that is just plain white, and then we foil our designs on there with a clear foil.
Right.
So then you can add all of your water-based products. So you can use your waterbrush pens, you could use your glimmer mist, you could use your Prism ink
got those,
pads.
haven't we? Yeah.
Absolutely. Anything that's water-based. Just apply all that colour onto that cardstock, and that clear foil is going to resist because it's going to resist that water-based medium, and the white of the design is going to show through that foil. It looks incredible.
Oh, and
So
honestly,
cool.
you want to see the books that Anne-Marie has bought. We've got volume 3 today. It's brand new. We've got the previous volume 2 as well. We've got embellishments, we've got bows, we've got borders, we've got sentiments, we've got... And one of the pages in there, I know my director's going to absolutely love because he's very musical, and it's all beautiful treble clefs and notes.
It's really
and
cool.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really lovely. But also, we've got the most epic deal on your Prism watercolour pens, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Should we do the competitions first so that people can win money?
Yeah,
Shall we, before we get into it? Now, the crafty anagram this morning, this is where you can win. If you're good at anagrams, give it a go. Have a go at rearranging this word that the lovely Alex has put, an alien sitcom. Oh, that's a good one. Do you know, I'm more fascinated with the words that Alex comes up with for the anagrams. He's brilliant.
It is very cool.
Yeah, no, it isn't an alien sitcom this morning, although, you know, who knows what's going to happen. But if you rearrange that into a crafty item, a crafty technique, a crafty... now, I know what that is. Mm-hmm. It's a tool. It's a tool. I only know what it is because I saw him put the answer in before he rearranged it. That's the only reason I know it. But the good news is, if you do know it, and I'm sure you do because you always get it right, somebody will win £25 this morning to put towards all of these wonderful Hunkydory treats this morning. And honestly, when you see the, joking aside, when you see the resist and reveal, you're going to absolutely be inspired beyond belief. It's so clever. That's what I love about you. Like, you're brilliant. And then we've got the brilliant deal on the Prism ink packs as well. All 40 colours coming up for you. So we've got everything going on and fantastic demos off Anne-Marie. So it's going to be a lovely, lovely morning. So all you need to do on the anagram, rearrange it, come up with the right word. It's a crafty tool. Might be on the show this morning. And if you send us an email to studio@hobbymaker, getting too excited there, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. And if you just send your customer name, the answer and your customer number to that email address, one of you will win £25. And the other thing is, anything you spend in this hour with Hunkydory and Hobby Maker this morning, anything at all, one of you will win your basket, your breakfast basket as well. Exactly. One of you, and we will announce that in the next hour. So just remember, get your baskets open with all these treats this morning, shop nice and early, one of you will win your basket. Okay, that's a promise.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Right then, my lovelies. So you are about to do and see a brilliant deal on your Prism brush markers.
Yes.
Are you going to get all 48 pens?
All 48, yeah.
All dual tip 48?
All dual tip. So you've got the brush nib, which is soft and flexible.
Okay.
Perfect for kind of brush lettering, larger areas. We can do some really cool little patterns with that as well. But then you're also going to get that super fine tip. So again, kind of detail, writing, you know, if you're just a person that loves to write, you like to write lists and things like that, or maybe you've got a bullet journal or, you know, anything like that. This is perfect because you're getting obviously 48 different colours, but you're getting them all with that super fine nib.
Could you Santangle with them as well?
100%, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. 48 colours.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Wow.
It's very exciting.
Very exciting
very
indeed.
exciting.
Okay. And what does Prism mean? What is it? Because don't we get the handbook as well?
You do get the handbook included as well, yeah. So Prism is our brand name for all of our kind of, I want to say inky products, maybe inky's not quite the right word, but you know, just kind of everything.
Prism of colour then.
Yeah, exactly. So the pens have got a triangular barrel as well. So that means that it's not going to roll off your desk, which is one of our kind of favourite things about them. And it makes it a little bit easier to kind of hold. You've got the gills on the pen as well, which are nice to like kind of grip. Yeah. And then obviously if I show you the nibs. So
I didn't know they were called gills.
Yeah,
that's a great name for those.
Yeah, so you've got the brush nib and then you've got your fine nib as well. And you'll find that our Prism brand, we've obviously got quite a few different water-based mediums now. So we've got the Prism brush markers, we've got the ink pads, the Glimmer Mists are water-based as well. And then, of course, we've got our watercolour pencils.
Yeah.
And then we've got our craft markers, which are kind of solvent-based, they're alcoholic ink in there. So we've kind of got a different colouring medium for all the different kind of jobs.
And you've got the watercolour card as well in the pads today as well.
Yeah.
And you've got A4 and A5 today.
We do,
Oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
So that choice is entirely yours, whether you're going to use more of A4, you want it larger so you can cut it down yourself. Personally, I go through loads of just A5 because it's just the perfect size for me.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's really portable as well.
Do you know what I like about your Prism pens as well is they're really comfy, they're not too chunky.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
they're really nice. They're quite an elegant pen. Yeah, they are really, really nice.
I like the neutral colour of the actual base of the pen as well. It's really lovely.
Yeah.
It looks really expensive.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Just like you.
Does. Oh, thanks.
Stop
it.
Stop it. So what do we want to do, Alex? Are we gonna see them in action, or are we gonna do prices? What are we gonna do first? Do the price first. Price first, shall we?
Price, yeah.
We
Because
know
the
what we're
price
doing.
is incredible.
Well, the price should be $69.95. Now, what you get for that is all 48 pens. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a big. So if I do you the two sets of colours first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll go through all because you've got every set of colours here. Or you've got all the blues in the Blue Lagoon, and there is your colour wheel and all the colours across the bottom. Now, the reason Alex has put a clock on the screen is because we are about to be given by Hunkydory the most epic saving this morning.
Yeah.
A Tuesday treat.
Yeah.
It's very exciting indeed.
We love a little treat.
Exactly. Now we've got a forest walk. We're going for a walk.
I love the forest walk set.
That
one has
lovely.
got all your kind of greens in there. It's got some fabulous colours. One of my favourite colours of green is the pickle that's in there.
Pickle.
pickle. But you've also got some of your kind of browns in there. So that's kind of where it got its name, because you've got all the leaves and then you've got all the leaves on the ground as well.
And the moss and everything creeping over.
So it's a really lovely set,
If you want to do nature and gardens, and then you want to do your seas and your skies and your oceans and all that, those are two fabulous colours.
Yes,
brilliant.
absolutely.
And then we've got the berry burst. I love the berry burst. I think it's really pretty.
Yeah, I love this one. It's definitely my colour. Pinks and purples.
Yep.
Really, really beautiful.
And we were just talking about a heavenly sunset. We were just showing skies, because we were talking about the snow moon last night, which was absolutely sensational. Can I just stop for a second? Have you just seen what Anne-Marie's done for us?
It's crazy. Crazy price. So I went to my boss, Dan.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've got like 6 a.m. next week, and I'm going to do Prism brush markers because we've not seen them properly for a little while.
Yeah.
Can I have like a really good price? And I was like, this is what we've done before.
Yeah.
So he just sent it back to me saying, yeah, that's fine. I was like, no, you've not understood the brief.
No, you're not
What I
listening,
said
darling.
was, can we do a really good price?
Yeah.
This is what we did last time.
Yeah.
So he was like, right, okay, just for today. We can do this
Brilliant.
price.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just to mention as well, what Anne-Marie's throwing in for you, along with the lovely Dan from Hunkydory, is the handbook as well. So this handbook,
amazing.
it is brilliant, because you've got projects and hints and tips on
Yeah.
how to use these and get the best out of
Exactly,
them.
yeah. So this is your education, your inspiration. It's got everything rolled into one, and this is going to really help you get the most out of the pens.
Okay.
Quite often what can happen is you can get something home like this, you maybe get one pen out, have a little scribble, put it away, and you never touch them again.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know what to do with them,
Yeah,
you don't know
yeah,
how to use them.
And with that many pens, you could think, what on earth, where do I
Exactly, it can be
start?
quite overwhelming, can't it? But having this handbook is really going to kind of take you on that journey from start to finish on how to kind of get going with these pens, how to store them.
Yeah.
You know, really simple little things like that. There is a
How do
colour
you
chart.
store them?
So you store them flat. So
Okay.
the ink is equally kind of goes to both ends, so it's
Distributed,
in the
yeah.
middle. Yeah, so you need to store them kind of flat like this so that
Okay.
the ink's available at both ends.
So that's why you give the lovely packaging like
Yeah,
that.
you can keep
just
them in
stay
the
there.
packaging like that. It's really nice. I do have a set that's just chucked into like an A4 plastic box as well.
Yeah,
so as long as they're flat,
It's flat,
that's the
doesn't
main
matter, does
thing.
it?
Yeah.
But the great thing is, I mean, if I just show you here is your contents, and it explain everything that's in there and how to use them. And that might sound odd, but my goodness me, pens have come a long way.
Oh, for sure.
Since we were at school,
yeah,
haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. And if you want to, you can just kind of colour in with these like regular kind of felt tip pens.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's just so much more you can do with them.
And they're water-based,
Yeah.
absolutely. And the good news is we've got the water brushes in the 3 sizes as well coming up for you. And you're going to see these in action with Anne-Marie in a moment. So it's an epic deal for you today. So there are projects in here as well. Just to give you an idea, there's all different projects like Happy Birthday, Wonderful, Thinking of You, You Are Loved, Hello Baby. There's all sorts. If I just show you one of the projects, for example, there you go, You Are Loved. That's
So
all
what we've kind of done with the projects is we've given you like the technique
Yeah.
as like as a page and a step by step, but then we've given you a project kind of incorporating that technique, so
Brilliant.
you can get using all of those new techniques
It's a
straight
good
away.
end goal, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely,
And
yeah.
there's lots of projects in there, and you'll have a field day with these pens, and that's a promise. Do we, now that they're there, do we want to see them in action? I think?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. So, your pens, like I said, have got that fabulous kind of brush nib.
Yeah.
And they've got that wonderful kind of fine, fine nib as well. Now, I'm going to just talk to you first of all about the real importance of your cardstock that you're going to colour
Right,
onto.
okay, yep.
Okay. Let me just grab something that isn't our watercolour card, so I
Okay.
can show you kind of exactly what I mean.
A4
Because
and A5 coming up as well, okay?
Because your cardstock is going to be the difference in you thinking you're kind of a colourist or not. You know, you might,
really?
you
Is
might, if
that
you're using the
different?
wrong kind of cardstock,
Okay.
you might. So this is our Ink Me, which
Yep.
is brilliant for our inks. So you know, the next show is all kind of about our
Yes.
Ink Me. Definitely has a place. So I'm going to pop my colour onto there, and I can see it. I don't know how you can see it under the light, but I can see that ink just evaporates and goes
Yeah.
straight into the cardstock straight away. But then watch what happens when we try and wash this out. It just doesn't go anywhere.
Sunk into the card, hasn't
It's soaked into the card, and then what it's doing is, can you see it's kind of pilling a little bit, and you're getting all that fluffy cardstock, and you might keep working that and working that and working that, and actually you're like, this isn't what I wanted, this isn't the technique I wanted.
Right, okay.
It's not really doing the job. But when we pop that onto our watercolour card,
Okay.
you can then just kind of melt the edges of this, you can work it much, much more, and it isn't going to do that same kind of technique. It's just going to kind of melt away a little bit better within there.
Oh, see, it's starting to go now, look.
Yeah, it is absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
So that is like the importance of the correct kind of cardstock.
Okay.
So your watercolour card is your absolute. Let's turn over. Go fresh. Start fresh.
Have a fresh bake.
So obviously, what we can do with our brush nib is, because we've got that super flexible kind of nib, and even though it's really flexible, it's still quite firm as well. So you can kind of put a little bit of pressure on there.
Right.
But we can do loads of really cool things. So we can do like little hearts. Like this.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, you did that.
It's cute, isn't it? Because you've got that kind of teardrop shape to the nib, and then you can turn this around, keep doing those little petals to create like a little flower.
Oh, wow.
But then you can also do them the other way around, so you can have pointy petals.
I like that one.
If you want to do that way as well.
That's clever.
Just kind of keep working that around. So it's just going to give you a little bit of a different look to your flower.
Very strong colour pigment-wise,
Yeah,
aren't they?
really, really strong. So you can keep working around and doing that. Obviously, you can do like little raindrops in the right kind of colours as well. So if you're doing something
that's nice.
like that,
Yeah.
little raindrops. But having that kind of brush nib gives us the ability to do kind of brush lettering as well. So we can do, I'm going to pick, I was thinking about this last night. Your name's lovely, but it doesn't have enough loopy bits.
No, I agree. Get rid of my name.
It's not, so we're going to go Ollie. I don't know if you're Ollie. Are you Ollie with a Y or an IE?
OLI.
Oh,
Is that not, you're not happy with that either, are you?
It's all right. It's all right. We can kind of make it work. Don't worry. So because you get that brush nib.
Oh, it's calligraphy, isn't it?
Yeah, you get that brush nib, and what it does is it kind of adds that gradual kind of ombre for you.
lovely.
It's so cool, isn't it? Let's change colour.
My name's loopier than yours. You're right.
Yeah. Alex is quite a good one as well.
Oh, that colour's beautiful.
I don't know how you do an X, and I've not done an X before yet.
Oh, that's
Does that work?
beautiful.
But can you see how you get that gradual ombre? And that's just the pressure. So when you're doing your brush lettering, the kind of rule of thumb is that your downstrokes are really heavy, so that's where you put the kind of pressure on, but then your upstrokes are really light. So that's how you get that kind of really loopy look.
That's beautiful.
But if you're not very confident with it,
Yeah.
you can obviously kind of, we can do it with our fine nib,
Yeah.
and then we can go
really right.
in and add that kind of downstroke as well if we want to do it that way. You know, if you're not quite confident, it's something you're kind of getting used to.
Yeah.
And you can kind of then just add a little bit of a heavier stroke to the really fine detail ones as well.
Take it a little step by step.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just kind of get used to doing it like
Lovely.
that.
Like
And then what you can also do is you can take like another kind of shade, and then you can go in and add that kind of shadow.
Oh.
So just going in and just make sure your shadow's in the same place. It doesn't have to be like to the left or to the right, as long as it's the same on all the
As
letters.
if the light's shining on it from one direction. Yeah.
So you
Look
can
at
kind of
that.
just add that little bit of shading on there as well, and it gives you that lovely shadow effect so easily as well, just
beautiful, yeah.
with your pens.
Could I just quickly mention to everybody with it in their baskets, you get the chance to win your basket in this hour. So
Very
somebody
exciting.
may well win that entire 48 Prism pen set with the handbook. I'm just saying, and the pads to come. So if you check them all out, I'd like to say all the ladies that have come in today so far on those, interesting, have started the Prisms with a P. Pauline and Primrose. First two people that came in were P's for Prism. So good morning, ladies.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Okay,
Very generous A5 pad. Is that 60 sheets?
60 sheets.
Oh, hello.
It's so chunky, isn't
A
it?
little face. That's how much Anne-Marie loves the A5 Prism watercolour base.
It is so chunky, I love it. So they're the same, you know, you're getting the same kind of content. It's just whether you want A5 or A4.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make...
But it's a nice thick GSM at
It
300,
is,
isn't it?
yeah, it's a really lovely GSM, so it's nice and heavyweight. You know, it's going to kind of retain that water. It's going to give you a little bit of a wibble, because obviously it's paper and it's going to get wet.
Yeah.
But it's not going to kind of curl like other papers will. It kind of soaks it up and keeps its structure.
Yeah. So just to let you know, the A5 has got 60 watercolour card in there, 60 sheets. Not the one sheet does all, but we have 60 of them.
60 of them.
That's a tenner. Well, this isn't a tenner even, it's $9.99.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's absolutely brilliant.
And you could, you know, if you wanted to, you could score all those in half and make 60 little A6 cards with some lovely kind of, it could be the brush lettering, it could be like lovely little stamp design that you've coloured in, it could be anything, and just keep it really clean and simple.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I love it.
Lovely. There you go, $9.99. I'd get a few of them if I was you. Half term coming up next week as well. Get them watercolour in. Get them in there.
Yeah, definitely. So as well as obviously doing our kind of brush lettering, we can do some really cool backgrounds as well still. So we're going to grab...
Would you recommend getting one of those like messy mats?
100%, yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, definitely. So you could do this on to... maybe like some acetate, if you've got a little bit of acetate, or some of the plastic bags maybe that your products come in.
Yeah.
But the beauty of this is you can just kind of roll it up and pop it away when you're done with it.
Doesn't take any storage space, does it?
It doesn't, no. It does have, obviously, your little wells down the side as well. So if you want to pop your colour in here, you can just kind of scribble colour in there.
Yeah.
And what I do love about this is it kind of, if that dries out, you can reactivate it with water.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
even if you may be doing a project and you put it all away, come back to it the next day, you can still kind of pick up those colours. You haven't wasted it. Yeah, you can just keep hold of those colours. So brilliant for any of your colouring mediums. Again, you're kind of water-based, really.
Yeah.
And it is heat resistant as well, up to I think it's about 230 degrees. So
I did not know that.
yeah, so obviously heat embossing onto here, doing your maybe wax melts, like your wax seals kind of things, things like that, absolutely fine on here as well. So
and if you're doing your messy stuff with your like your gilding flakes and your glitters and your paste and your mists and your sprays and we've just popped that on the screen actually. That is a very well loved, very well used. But bear in mind how much that has gone through, and it's still pretty clean.
It is.
$17.99. We've put it through its paces, that mixed media mat. Mixed medium messy mat, we like to call it. It's 50 centimetres by 33, and we just popped that on your screen at $17.99. Brilliant.
You can just wash it in the sink as well with like washing up liquid.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to give it a really good kind of clean.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little bit of scribble onto our mat. So no particular kind of pattern or anything.
Mix of colours and purple.
Just some scribbles. You can see how it got its name, like kind of berry burst, can't you? It's fabulous. And then we're going to use some of our water spray to kind of loosen up this colour. And I'm going to show you, let me cut this in half, because I'll show you how we can do kind of straight in with the cardstock dry and then wet as well, and just show you the different kind of way it kind of reacts. So this is called smooshing. Smooshing.
Ooh.
So you'll find it in the Hunkydory dictionary. Absolutely.
Look.
So what you can do is then just pick up this ink, and you can just keep going around until you're happy with the colours that you've got, if you need more in particular areas. And then we can dry that with a heat tool. And then it's just like a background that's kind of like
leave
good
it to dry naturally if you don't have a heat?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's obviously just quicker with the heat tool.
Yeah.
So we can do that kind of background there. And then let me wet this. So because we've put quite a lot of water on there, it's quite pastel-y.
Yeah.
But if you want something that's kind of deeper, you maybe just don't want to put as much water onto the actual colours on here.
Okay.
But then when we wet the cardstock, it does give us a much paler look.
Okay.
So if you're using stronger colours in the first place, then it is going to give you a much kind of softer look. But what you can do is when this is dry, you can go back into this and layer that colour up as well. So you can just keep going until you're happy with how it looks.
Because it does dry slightly darker, does it? Or does it?
Yeah, it'll dry ever so slightly darker. And then once this is completely dry, you can just, like, you know, you've got some really big wells of the colour there. You can just go in and kind of pick up those little areas.
Yeah.
And you can see how you've got, like, it kind of welling in places up here. You can kind of leave that kind of, like, to dry naturally and, like, quite organically, and you'll have some darker areas. But if there's anything you're not happy with either,
Blot it off.
you can kind of just blot it off as well. So, you can,
Clever.
yeah, it's really cool. And then, obviously, if we go in, let me do the same kind of technique, but not as... We won't add as much water, so you can see.
Could I just mention, sorry, the berry burst that Anne-Marie's working with now, if you don't want to stretch, or if you can't stretch the entire bundle with the handbook, which does make them 83 pence each, I mean, with the free handbooks,
Insane,
brilliant.
isn't it?
You can buy each set on its own. If you want the 12 dual tip with the berry burst colours, then they're your pinks and your purples. We're going to pop them on the website for you. Thank you, Alex. And that is $14.99 if you would like them on their own. But the best way to get them is that bundle there that you can see with the 4 packs and the free handbook as well. So, because the handbook's $9.99 on its own.
Exactly.
You know, so
Yeah.
you're getting that free of charge and a discount on the pens as well. So, okay, sorry, lovely.
No, you're fine. So I've added some water to there, but you can still kind of see the brush marks of the pens when that's gone down. So this is a, we're not adding as much, so we can see what kind of different effects this will give us compared to the really kind of watered down one we did. So you can see that's much bolder. And again, you can just go in and kind of pick up little bits of colour where you think you might be missing a little bit. But you can do so many super cool backgrounds. And then these are the perfect base then, again, for you to do your kind of brush lettering on. They can be your stamping. You could just add a really lovely kind of stamp sentiment on there, and that could be your card done.
Yeah.
You know, you can keep it that simple if you wanted to.
And I like this because if you're like me and you're not necessarily very artistic in that way, this is a lovely one. It's almost like a happy accident because you don't quite know what you're going to get, do you?
You just don't know.
Exciting.
Yeah, you absolutely don't know. It is brilliant. It's such a, just a different way of using your pens, and it might be something that you think, I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
I thought they were just for colouring. You know, so there's just so many different ways.
Nice sound as well, isn't it? Schmoosh. I'm going to
Smooshing.
schmoosh my cardstock.
Smooshin'. So let's just pop these colours away now, and then we'll go and we will do something else. So another way that we can kind of create like backgrounds is using our like our clear blocks, you know, like your stamping blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just give this a clean. So what we can do is let's get some of our colours from our Heavenly Sunset one. So I'm just going to kind of scribble onto here and just create that kind of like ombre feel.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go in with a little bit of a yellow at the end. So we'll go with this one. I think it's called Pineapple, this one.
Well, that's
Such a good colour name.
It is actually. That's
Isn't it?
spot on, isn't it?
And then again, we're going to add a little bit of water. So just kind of doing it from a distance so you get a little bit of a spritz.
Yeah.
And then if we do it this way, you can really see the colour. So if we drop that on, you can see that
that's
colour
satisfying,
kind of
isn't it?
spreads. It's really cool, isn't it? And this is just using like a clear block.
Yeah.
You know, you might have bigger ones, you might have smaller ones, but you can see that kind of ombre. It almost gives you like a solid kind of masked off area.
That's
you know,
lovely.
it's so cool, isn't it? Because you kind of get the edges as well.
Oh yeah, you know,
Yeah,
you had your
that would be
safari
so
collection,
cool,
didn't you?
wouldn't
Do you
it?
remember?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that look great?
That would be so cool. And then what you can do is you can do like things where you get one of your darker colours again. And going with our fine line this time is where you can add that kind of little squiggly edge around here. Just, we're not going in super neat. And then again, just give it a little bit of a double edge, double squiggle.
That's suddenly made that go really fancy, hasn't it?
Yeah. But then you could have a little sentiment in there. You could have, you know, you could just have a really simple little like hello or happy birthday or something really tiny. It doesn't have to be anything major.
And just having that little fine line around the outside just completely changed it, didn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah, it is so
That's
cool.
so clever.
And then we've still got some ink on our acrylic block, so let's not waste that as well. This is the key thing. You need to just kind of soak it, rather than wipe it all up with kitchen roll, just kind of soak it all up with your cardstock and your watercolour card. So there's not as much on here now, but this is still going to give us that little bit of a,
It's like a little splodge, isn't it?
just a
It's
little
really
bit of a
cool.
splodge, and we can kind of move that around a bit because there's still a little bit on there that we're
Yeah.
kind of picking up.
Is this the kind of thing you do with the kids, or not?
Do you know what? Joseph really does like drawing, colouring.
How old's Joseph?
He's 8.
Right.
He can craft you anything out of a cardboard box,
know.
like anything.
Wow.
He's really creative like that, but not really into kind of messy stuff
Oh, okay.
the same way.
Oh, right, okay, interesting.
But yeah, it's funny. They're very different. Sophie, on the other hand, all about the mess. All about the mess.
That looks great.
So you can get like a bit more of a kind of splattered look there as well. But it just looks so cool, doesn't it? And then let me see if this is, don't know how dry this is. But we can kind of just go in and you can do, again, just do something really simple. Let's just try and not. So you don't even have to do the brush lettering if you don't want to. You can just
look at
keep it
that.
really simple like that.
Oh, that's
and then
fab.
again, that could just be a little card, a little gift tag. You know, it could be absolutely anything.
That is lovely. You made it. I didn't even know it was your birthday. Oh, Alex, I'm so sorry. Apparently, it was our producer. No, I didn't realise. I'm so sorry. Apparently, our producer. It was his birthday on Saturday. Did you make him a card?
We made it on one of the shows on Thursday. I can't remember which one it is. 3 o'clock, I think it was.
Oh, you are lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just said he was really touched.
It was one of my favourite cards. I made that one. Yeah.
Oh, he's got pride of place. It's still up at
Yeah.
home. So he's never taken it down.
It was a jazzy mirror one. It looked
Oh,
fabulous.
was it? Nice. Yeah, should we have a photo? We'll have a photo of
photo.
it. Yes, please. We'd like to see it now, wouldn't we?
Send a
But
photo.
what, like you say, just lovely to do little gift tags on a
Yeah,
bottle bag or a.
definitely. Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it? I was
You don't
thinking-
use much, do you?
No, you don't need a lot at all. I was just seeing if I had any stamps with me. Give me a second to let me have a
What
read
you
through
could
my-
get like just make a plain bottle bag and just have that all over it. It'd look ace, wouldn't it? Especially if you're giving a cocktail.
So, let's show you how you can kind of colour in with these as well.
Okay. Now, can I just mention we've had a lovely message come in. Apparently, we'll always put those on the screen. Bring them in. He's just going to pop it on the screen for us so we can have a little look. Oh, it's coming as an email. Oh. So Jax says from Northampton. I need to put you in Wolverhampton then. I don't know why I moved you there, Jax. Morning, Zena and Anne-Marie. Zena, you look gorgeous. I love your top with your fairly new hair. Wonderful. Is a William Morris design. It's so good to, that you do both JM and Hobbymaker. Jax from Northampton. What a lovely message. Thank you, Jax.
That's really sweet.
That's very kind. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, our audience, lovely.
Very sweet.
Oh, thanks, Jax. That's a really sweet thing to do.
We like emails.
We like
messages.
kindness, don't we?
Yeah, always.
Always.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of stamping and colouring now. So it's not just all about the backgrounds, you know, you can do all your colouring in and things like that. So because we're using a water-based medium, we need to use an ink pad that's going to kind of resist that. So I always use VersaFine.
Oh, right, okay.
It's just my favourite. It's super, super fine, picks up all the detail in your stamps.
So if you're using a watercolour card, you'd go for a VersaFine, would you?
Yeah, so the rule of thumb is when you come into what inks to stamp with for colouring in is the kind of opposites attract. So if you're using your solvent-based pens like your alcohol markers, you need to use a water-based ink pad. And then if you're using water-based mediums, you need like a solvent-based ink pad. Otherwise, it'll just
So opposite.
it will melt it.
Always think opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good to
Yeah,
know.
because if you're using a water-based ink pad and then a water-based colouring medium, it's all just going to blend in together. So that's kind of like the rule of thumb.
Thank you. Good tip.
So let's just take this off our stamping press for now and pop that back out of the way. Oops, upside down. I was like, why are my magnets not going on? It's upside down.
It's early in the morning.
Early doors, early doors.
Oh, too early.
Okay, so let's grab some colours. So this one is our pickle.
Oh, that's
Love
your
this
favourite,
one.
isn't it?
It's my favourite. And then we've got that kind of khaki as well. And then what colours? What colours do we need? We need to go pinks. purples.
So that's from your Berry Burst range,
Berry
isn't it?
Burst, yeah. So Berry Burst and Forest Walk we're going to use this time. And just do a couple of little squiggles. We've got a few different flowers there. And obviously we can mix the colours as well.
Yeah.
So using your kind of mat like this, you can just mix all your colours together. So we'll just go in with our greens first. And this is just a really nice way of getting that colour down without, you can kind of colour in with the pen straight onto here and then wash the colour out. But if you're not super confident,
Yeah.
you can kind of do it like this and pick the colour up and bring it over, because then what you can do is you can build this up. So if it's not quite what you wanted something a little bit more intense,
Yeah.
you obviously can kind of just build this up as it's drying, just go back in and add more colour to it, add a little bit of shading.
Gentle,
Yeah, it is. It's really, really
Yeah.
lovely. So we'll just go in with this lovely pink for our nice big floral here. So what I would do is kind of go in with that wash.
Yeah.
But then when that's dry, I'd go in and add some detail, like kind of towards the base of the petals where you'd expect it to be a little bit darker, and just add that little bit of detail.
Can I just ask, I know we've just popped on the screen the 3 water brushes, and the ends are different sizes. You've got small, medium and large. Which one are you using, do you know at the moment?
I've absolutely no idea. Whatever it was in my box.
Sorry, darling.
I think it's large.
The large, right, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that these came in 3 different sizes.
Yeah, it's different size nibs, yeah. Which is really handy if you, you want something chunkier to do like your kind of larger areas, but then obviously you've got that really fine detail as well. I always just use the same one.
I've just shown you the 3 different sizes there. But again, that's great about if you're doing different, depending on what size you're colouring,
definitely.
how tiny or detailed the leaves or flowers or whatever it may be. Different job, different nib.
The beauty of these is you do, they all kind of come down to a really nice fine point.
Yeah.
So, whichever one you kind of grab and pick up, you're still going to get that lovely detail finish.
So they're $9.99, my lovelies, for those.
Okay. And then what we can do, like here, we've got some little details. So we can just go in, because we can add quite a bit of colour to this.
Yeah.
Or we can just kind of go in with that fine nib, and then we can just kind of wash this a little bit so we get that little bit of kind of colour. I've still got a bit of green on my brush there. So it gives us that kind of hazy kind of effect, but not too much. And then once these they're still a little bit wet. I should have got a heat tool. We can just kind of go in and add some extra detail to the middles here, and just pop those details in there.
This looks absolutely beautiful. Wouldn't it be nice if you're like having people around for dinner or like an Easter Sunday roast or something, like a big nice, and then you do like a little menu card. Like if you're doing like,
so cute.
What's the one when they have the cooking competition and they have them round? What's that one called?
Oh, come dine with me.
Come dine with me. Wouldn't that be nice
that.
if you did that with friends and family? You did like a little menu card. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Or a little place setting. We've had a message come in from Jen. Can I read that out for you while you're doing that beautiful work there? And Jen has just said, good morning, HM team. Good morning to you, Jen, in beautiful Cheshire. I love watching the show whilst I'm crafting along with my morning brew.
Amazing.
And it gives me inspiration for the day. Prism pens are amazing. I might just add on the ing, because I'm not down with the kids. But amazing. Thank you, Jenny. You enjoy your lovely, that was my gang, that was my sign. Not down with the kids.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you, Jenny. You enjoy that morning brew. You can't beat morning brew, can you? I did think that, Ollie. This is looking absolutely beautiful, Anne-Marie.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we've added that kind of detail in. And then again, we can kind of just soften that out if we want to. But it is just
Look at that, the way that's built
so easy to do. And then we can, of course, give this a little cut. Let me get my trimmer so we can cut it nicely.
With your lovely Hunkydory
Of course.
fab trimmer.
And so let's give that a little trim. And like you say, that could be a little place card, could be
thank you note.
little thank you note.
Oh, a nice
bookmark.
Oh,
That's
what if
cute.
you're sending somebody some flowers or a potted plant?
Oh, that's
put that
nice.
in with a little message.
Yeah, that would be really sweet. I was gonna let me just scoop this up because I don't want to waste it. I was gonna use it on there, but I'm not gonna. Just gonna scoop that up.
Okay.
Ooh, look at all those colours.
Oh, hello.
I'll show you.
Oof.
That was nice. Look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous. You need to get one of these messy mats, don't you? They're
Yeah.
brilliant. And mixed media mats.
That looks so pretty. They're maybe colours that you wouldn't necessarily want to mix on your mat because you think it might go a bit muddy,
Yeah.
but it's actually really nice.
Really
It gives you a
lovely.
really lovely
Again,
kind of
happy
spring
surprise.
feel, doesn't it?
Could I just mention to the lovely Lulu, we love your name, Lulu, Lulu, endorse it. If you want to get those amazing deal on those pens, all 48 with the brush and the fine nib as well, that is the best way to do it. You're getting a free $9.99 project book and tips and techniques on your crafting handbook as well, with your introduction to your Prism brush markers, all your inspiration, all your hints and tips. There you go. Look at that. Doesn't the writing look phenomenal with those? But you are brilliant, Anne-Marie. She isn't she? She's amazing. So anyway, my lovelies, you could win that, Lulu. If you check those out, you could win those. Okay. Right then. Yeah.
Come into my house.
Mini
for
eggs.
dinner.
Yeah. The chocolates are available. Helen and in Merseyside as well. You will never, ever regret the amount of joy that you're going to get from that purchase will be unending, infinite. It'll be the best £39.97. And bearing in mind, you're getting a free £9.99 handbook, and you're getting every one of those professional Prism brush markers, dual tip, for 83 pence a pen. Awesome. Right then, we're just going to go to a little teeny tiny break because we've got something we've just got to work out, and then we'll be straight back with you. More demos and more deals. We'll see you in a second.
When you purchase anything on Hobbymaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobbymaker.
My name is Anne-Marie and I am the creative manager at Hunkydory Crafts. Hunkydory are the UK's premier papercraft manufacturer, and we design and manufacture all of our papercraft goodies back at home in Preston. We do lots of papercraft products as well as moonstone dyes. We have our Prism range of colouring mediums like watercolour pencils, alcohol markers, waterbrush pens, and we also have our very own range of stamps called For the Love of Stamps. We're really looking forward to bringing you all of our brand new product launches as well as our inspirational demonstrations, which we just know the audience love.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670
Freesat Channel 807
and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobby Maker. It couldn't be easier to watch Hobby Maker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Here at Hobby Maker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobby Maker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobby Maker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your crafty makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 PM show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated, and get inspired with Hobby Maker.
Can I just say to Lulu, congratulations on the pens. Congratulations on getting those pens, Helen. I hope you get them as well. Oh, you're going to have such a lovely time. I think I might I might do a Lulu today. I think we're going to call it doing a Lulu, and I'm going to treat myself to those pens. I'd do a Lulu. Lulu, well done. Congratulations, lovely lady. Right then, we've got, oh gosh, I cannot wait to see this in action with Anne-Marie. We've got a brand new volume, pads, sentiments, bows, borders, you name it, we've got it on what is called Hunkydory's brilliant Resist and Reveal. I've never seen anything like this before.
It's rather fabulous.
Oh, Resist and Reveal. Now, can I ask, because I did say to Anne-Marie this morning when I sat down with her in our little pre-prep meeting, and I said, OK, what is Resist and Reveal?
What is it?
What does it do? What does it mean?
So, on here, it's probably best to show you.
Yes, please.
So we're just going to have to show you.
So, sorry, just quickly, is that like this volume 3 pad that we've got today?
Yeah, so
right.
This is one of the pages out of here. So they're all 8x8, and can you see that foil design that's on there?
Oh, yeah.
So that's all foiled with a clear foil. Okay.
And you've got 12 different designs in there,
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
OK.
4 of each, I think.
3 of each, darling.
3 of each, sorry.
3 of each. It's all right.
Okay, so because this foil is, I don't know, it's like almost like metallic, like obviously our gold and silver ones, it's the same kind of finish as that, shiny.
Okay, clever.
It's going to repel and resist any kind of water or anything water-based that goes on it. Okay. So if we grab one of our inks, so this one is our royal blue.
And we've got all the inks coming on the screen, haven't we, today
We
as well?
pop the ink onto here. Can you see that design just reveals itself because the foil is resisting the ink.
Oh, that's amazing.
To give you that super cool kind of finish.
I love it.
And then what you can do is if you're thinking, well, there's a little bit of ink on my foil there, what you can do is kind of just buff that up a little bit as well. So it would just give you an even whiter kind of finish, because the ink can kind of sit on the surface, but it won't dry on there. So you can just kind of buff that up, and it gives you that wonderful kind of foiled design. It's cool, isn't it? It's really cool, isn't it? And then obviously you can just change up your inks. Let's go blueberry next.
I mean, if only we had like 40 odd gorgeous different colours to play with.
My goodness, that would be like the best day.
We'll show you the colours in a minute. Very excited. They do blend
They
beautifully,
blend
don't they?
so beautifully, yeah, absolutely. So this is our blueberry that we're just adding to the edges here. It is just so cool.
Can I ask a question? Is that what you do? So if we had a go, like, and you get your Prism inks for the first time, you get your lovely blending tool.
Yep.
Do you always suggest like a swirling moment?
I tend to do circles because you're using a circular foam tool as well. It kind of helps to buff out any edges.
Right.
Because obviously when you kind of put this down, first of all, you're going to end up with some edges.
So just keep it
So
moving.
if you're doing it like kind of in circular motions, you will eventually kind of just buff those edges out.
Okay.
So
You're
yeah,
not really cleaning the window.
yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah. I'm sure it's it's great for the bingo wings as well.
Bingo
you
wings,
know,
yeah.
just the
Speak
kind
for
of
yourself, love.
the action. But they do blend beautiful. Let's take one of our.
Where does
kind
the phrase bingo wings
don't
come
know.
from? Where does it come from?
I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know where it comes
I don't know
from.
where that comes. So if you know, please let us know.
Maybe it is like. I don't know.
You know, when you've got the little Prism pads, can you
Yeah.
go straight on with them, or is it better to have the blending tool?
No, not at all. So let
Okay.
me blend these two. These two blend
yeah.
so nicely together, don't they? So this one is our electric blue that we've teamed up with our royal blue here.
Wow.
But then if you want something more intense,
Yeah.
you can kind of go straight in with the colour. So you can just kind of swipe that
So you
over.
can do that as well. Oh, nice.
Gives you a much more intense kind of look.
I like it's a funky look as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. And again, you can still kind of blend these together a little bit. Let me just bring the royal blue this way. And kind of just swipe those into each other like that.
That's a very different look. I like that.
It is, yeah, much more kind of intense. But again, you can still blend that out as well. So if you've got some kind of edges, you want to just give those a little bit of a buff, you can do that as well.
That covers really quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Lovely.
Really, really quick, really intense. Really, really lovely coverage.
Yeah.
Also, you can still do your kind of smooshy things as well. So we can kind of smoosh onto here.
Oh, okay.
Give this a little bit of a spritz. Where have I put my water? And then again, we can go in with, let's get another
Oh, you
sheet.
know that's going to be good already, look.
I know. So cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, you wanted the music one, didn't you? Should we do the
Do you
music one?
mind? I'm
No,
just
not at all.
really keen to see that one.
So
Thank
we
you, lovely.
can, let me just make sure that we've got that nice and juicy. Smoosh again. So just running that all over the background. You can see it kind of peeping out the edges, so you know it's getting right to the sides as well.
Wait, did you see this one, Ollie? Ollie, our director, is very musical. He's going to love this.
It's cool, isn't it?
Look at the music notes.
And then look what it's done on here.
Yeah.
It's imprinted that design
Wow.
almost onto our mat. So if we, let me just see if that's done that again. No, it's kind of taken it all up now. But you could then go in with some white card and pick up what's kind of been imprinted onto the mat from the foil. So again, you can just go in and kind of buff up
Look at that.
where any ink might have settled on the foil,
Yeah.
but you still get that really amazing kind of foil effect.
And it makes it look almost aged, but
It
with
does,
colour,
doesn't it? Yeah, it is wonderful, isn't
How
it?
long does it... I know it depends on the atmosphere and things and the warmth of the room, but how long roughly do they take to dry? on the foil, do you
This will
reckon?
probably take about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
it's not long
Something
then?
like that, yeah. It doesn't take
okay.
long. Obviously, with a heat tool, it's a few minutes, you know, so
Yeah,
if you've got a heat tool, then it's going to be much, much quicker for you if you're doing things like this. But you might spend an afternoon or a morning doing loads of backgrounds, loads
Yeah.
of messy stuff, and then
Leave
come
it
to it
all
all
out.
in the afternoon to make cards from it. So, you know, there's no...
It's a nice thing to do if you've got sort of like one of those table trays and you put your mixed media messy mat on there.
Yeah.
And then you can just do it while you're watching the telly and do all
Yeah,
the backgrounds and things. And
definitely.
just really relax or not have the telly on and just have some lovely music on.
Yeah.
This is lovely. Should we go through the designs as well in there?
Yes.
Do you want to do that or do you want me to do it?
I don't mind you.
Shall I do that
see
one?
if you can wiggle better.
Let me see if you can. Right, now, well, you've seen the lovely squirly whirly. Well, that's the one at the beginning. So Let's see if you can see on the camera, if I can get it at the right, can we get it at the right angle? Can we? Might struggle a bit. Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. So you've got that beautiful squiggle. Lovely. Now you've got 3 designs of each. You've got, can you see there, look, you've got the butterflies, look. Yeah, you see there, look, the butterflies?
So cute.
Yeah. Now if I get to the next one, hang on a second. Come here, you little butterflies. Okay, so we've got a question coming in as well. We can multitask.
Yeah.
Got more butterflies there, and then what's that one? I think that's flowers and roses. Oh, there you go, look,
Yeah.
roses. Beautiful. Thinking of Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, all those lovely sentiments. What's that? Oh, that's roses again. Hang on, it's lovely thick card. Oh, little bubbles. I'm forever
It's
blue.
cute, isn't it, that one? I love that that could be like a little bubble bath. It
Yeah.
could be like
Prosecco.
champagne, Prosecco. Yeah.
Underwater scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Little Mermaid's coming out this year, isn't it? The new one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The musical, but the film version with the real life mermaid.
Yeah.
There's the music. Look that that Anne-Marie's just worked with. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. Now we've got 12 designs. So shall I speed up a little bit? Sorry, Anne-Marie. Let me. They're very reflective. Those aren't they? That's beautiful. That's like a lovely leaf foliage design.
I like
look.
that one.
Very
Really
pretty.
versatile, isn't it?
Yeah. So again, 300 GSM, absolutely gorgeous. There's your foliage. That one is balloons. Alrighty then, balloons. It's party time. And then we're going to these beautiful feathers. Oh, that's be nice for a nice sympathy card as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if I just go through the feathers. So 3 of each design. And then we've got some like confetti almost, would you say?
Little stars.
Stars.
Yeah,
Oh,
little star
sorry.
night, yeah.
Oh, you're quite right. I do apologise. They're stars. Silly me. Silly old Billy. And silly Billy. And then we've got, very lacy look. Oh, very sexy.
Lovely, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, and I think we've got one more. She says, oh, look at the sunburst.
Oh, it's awesome, isn't it?
Oh, I love that. I said, one more, are we done? I think we're done. Let me I might be telling a fib. Oh, hang on a second, come here. There might be one more, you know. Ah, love hearts. Oh, we can't not have love hearts, can we?
No.
So that's your 12 designs, 3 of each. And that is a brand. And yeah, we've got the volume 2 as well coming up in a bit, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got all sorts.
Should we get the pricing? Don't worry, we're having another demo. Don't worry, it's demo. We've even got this coming up in bows and borders and numbers and sentiments and things as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got all sorts.
And a book of embellishments.
Yeah.
Now then, we weren't going under 10, but Anne-Marie insisted that we give you a special Tuesday treat.
Yeah.
Now, there's some of the examples. Look at that.
Ooh, the lace is really
The
cool.
lace
isn't
is
it?
gorgeous, isn't it? Well done, everybody. Well done, Catherine and Anne and Crafter and Lulu and Crafter. The stars look great. This is lovely. And the good news is if you don't have any of the Prism inks, don't worry, we've got you covered. We've got the whole set of 40 and a lovely, relatively recently launched set of 6 new colours, haven't we? Those are as well. Yeah. Angela, good morning. Primrose, good morning as well. Don't worry, we will announce who's won the anagram, £25, and we will announce who's won the basket as well from the 6 o'clock hour. So don't worry, you could have some extra money to spend in a moment. So £9.99, brilliant deal. Okay, what are you up to now?
So,
Lovely?
what I've already done, I just want to show you another kind of way that you can colour them in. So, I've already done the backgrounds with our spearmint. Spearmint, yeah, it was spearmint.
Yeah.
And then what we can do is we can go in with our water brush and we can add water to those butterflies and we can kind of go in and pick that ink up.
Oh, yeah.
So we can almost kind of like bleach that out a little bit by adding water and then just kind of dabbing it.
Diluting it really, aren't you?
Yeah. So we're just adding water and then because we're kind of just lifting it with our kitchen roll or whatever whatever we have. And then that gives us like a really...
Like a silhouette.
Like a silhouette. It's almost like we've stamped it in water onto some inked backgrounds.
Like you put like parchment over it almost, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gives you such a cool effect.
Yeah.
But then you can also go in with one of your darker shades. So this is the teal. And then you can add colour onto these. So don't worry about the ink kind of sitting on the foil at the moment, because again, don't forget we can kind of just dab that off. So it will resist it. You can see it kind of shining through. But it is nice to kind of add colour in a little bit of a different way. If you don't want to use the inks kind of with the blending tool, you want to go in a little bit differently. You can just kind of buff those up a little bit. And you can even go in onto this one here if you want to go back in onto the white one. Again, that will just give you a little bit of a different finish. And you can almost then go in and kind of even add more detail by just taking away some colour on the edges. You can give it like that little bit of an ombre feel.
There's so much you can do with these resist and reveal pads, isn't
there? Really is. Yeah, they're just wonderful.
Oh my goodness.
And then you can just go straight in with your teal blender as well. So you can kind of just get the edge and you can just go in and ink them up this way if you want, just being really kind of careful. It's going to give you like a little bit of a hazy look around the edges. So just going round then with our kind of white side that we've not inked on yet, just kind of almost like buff that ink back in that's come out the edges. And then just keep kind of going around. And then you've just got an even more kind of intense look. But can you see how just adding the water on there, it kind of really lifts the ink off that surface as well. So just different ways and different finishes as well using your ink pads there. But they're just so cool. So go around the edges as well if you just want to keep this as a thing, you know, just as a background. You don't want to do anything.
This is brilliant. You could add loads of colour with the different Prism inks as well. Make it a real kaleidoscope of colour as well.
Absolutely, you really can.
That is absolutely lovely. Beautiful. £9. Look at the detail on that. Oh, here's a question. Could you add in, like, could you emboss onto these or glitter or...?
Yeah, you can do. You just need to be careful because anything that isn't water-based is going to kind of cover that foil up. So you lose that kind of detail.
So it's still more the water-based aspect.
Yeah.
Can you use water-based pencils and things?
Yes, you can. Right, so we could go in with our brush markers as well still.
Yeah.
So let's grab... Oh, that was good.
Could I just mention as well, because we've had a lovely email come in, a very beautiful email from a collector in Surrey. We don't know your name, but we've seen your gorgeous message about your lovely grandma, and we just want to say we're sending you all the love, support, and we'll be thinking of you and your lovely grandma, and just to say a huge hug from us all, your Hobby Maker family. Okay, my lovely? Hope you're okay.
Okay, so just adding that ink and then just going in with a baby wipe to kind of really take that ink off the foil there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And if you wanted to, you could go in like really, really detailed and kind of just stick to the little areas to actually kind of colour in without colouring in the foil as well.
Yeah.
So different mediums are going to give you different looks. You know, it's just one of those pads. You just need to kind of play around with it.
It's a really interesting pad of detail, isn't it? And the designs are lovely. Can just quickly in the last few seconds, I'm so glad that Katie and Sue and Pam and Alexandra and Angela and Anne and Catherine and Susan's in, Primrose's in, Crafter's in, Lula's in again. You're going to have a lovely time with this pad. Really, and I think if you get volume 3 and you love the concept, I'd grab volume 2 because we've got that coming up for you as well. Get them both.
Okay, so I'm going to tidy up and then shall we make a real card?
I love that. Shall we make a real card? I want to be a real card.
Let's make something real that I'd planned to make.
Something tangible, darling.
Yeah, something real.
On a Tuesday.
Something real. Okay, so Alex, I've got a mission for you.
Oh, Alex, he's got... Oh.
Yeah, to find this die. It's called Hugs and Kisses.
Well, that's what we send into the collector in Surrey. Hugs and kisses.
Indeed.
Oh, what have you said there? Thank you. Thank you. It really means a lot. Lots of love. Absolutely. Well, you know, we're here for you, my lovely. Here for you to keep you smiling if we can. Okay, and that, as is your entire hobby maker crew and family. They've all just said, all the lads in the gallery there are just sending you a big hug as well. It's a genuine, lovely, heartfelt hug to you, my lovely, and I hope your grandma is okay. Take care.
Okay, so we're going to go like a little bit. Have you found it?
Oh, he's only gone and found it.
What?
Because we have got Valentine's coming up, haven't we? Very soon. What are we on today? Is it a week today?
Yeah.
It's a week today.
Week today.
Valentine's. Do you do Valentine's?
Not really, no.
No.
No. No.
No.
No. Absolutely not.
I've got 2 kids. Haven't got the time.
Nah. Yeah, for crafting purposes. Yeah, absolutely.
But thankfully, there's a lot of people that do.
Okay, so what we're going to do is like a little bit of a rainbow. So what I want to do is kind of mask off some of these colours. Now, I haven't actually worked out how many segments this is going to give me, so we're going to...
And that's actually your pretty low-tack tape.
Low-tack tape,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's from the low-tack tape stack.
When we do, don't worry as well, because when we do the Prism ink pads, we do have those lovely blending tools and some extra toppers as well coming up for you.
Okay, so we're going to then move this tape around. So masking it off is just going to give us a really sharp edge.
Oh.
So then I'm going to bring this around here. We can always just keep the rainbow going, I guess, if we do too many segments. Just want to make sure that we get all the colours in. So there we go, that's better. And then going with our tangerine for this one.
We like a bit of orange.
Let me make sure these go back on the right things, because I'm going to get in a right pickle. Going to have things everywhere.
Where do you keep the little foam pads then for the colours?
Underneath.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Alex, can you see if we've got the the Velcro? Yeah, it's just the hook.
Oh, does that just stick on and then it...
Or just the hook, yeah.
Oh, I need
Because
to get
they've
some of
got-
them, don't I?
They've got Velcro, like a loop back.
So
they
they've got the right colour with the right...
Can we not have it? Oh.
We could see if we could get it for this afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Because they're really handy, those, aren't
They're
they?
so cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't think it is Velcro, you know. I think it is hook and loop.
A hook and loop.
Hook and loop.
Hook and loop.
And then just move this around. And go in with our buttercup. Never mind.
We'll have a look for this afternoon, see if we
have a
can
look.
magic some up.
Yeah.
You never know.
You got the die? No, not yet. Okay, so just going in with our buttercup. Put the buttercup away, go back to our shamrock next.
This is looking brilliant. What a lovely idea.
It's just works so well with the kind of starburst. It's
Yeah, doesn't
really,
it?
really cool.
It's amazing. Look at that.
So again, just taking that in. And you can almost use the foil as like a little bit of a guide at the edges. I mean, I'm not too bothered if they kind of blend. But I just want a little bit of a kind of edge to them.
Look at that. Oh, this looks spectacular. See how much, this is the thing, which is what's lovely when you're watching demos with Anne-Marie. You know you want that pad. But then when you see Anne-Marie start doing this, you think, you know you really want the pad. It's like, oh, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this Volume 3 pad. It's just epic, isn't it? We've just popped, I'll tell you what we'll do for you, my lovelies. Our lovely Alex has just, we'll do the Prism inks in a bit. Oh, you're right, it's all right. Sack the juggler, sack the juggler. You're right there. Now then, what we've got here, I have opened the pack. This is 2 of the lovely blending tools that our Anne-Marie's got. And you get, I think you get 2 sponges with each one in the pack, don't you?
You do, yeah.
Yeah. And then, on top of that, with the 2 blending tools, look, there you go. Look, you've got 2 pads, okay, to stick on with the Velcro. And then, adding in, you're going to get an extra 30 sponges. 30. Now, the good news is yeah. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on, that doesn't make sense because there's 12 in a pack. How many packs do you get? Oh, hang on. 2 packs and a dauber. Right. So that's 24. Okay. And in the dauber, let's make sure. Oh, okay. We were talking rot. The 6 in there. There's the 30. See, Hunkydory do know what they're doing. We just like to make it very difficult.
Why not?
Yeah. So just to confirm, 2 packs of 12. What did you do today for your job? I didn't manage to count how many sponges there were, Mummy. Sorry. So anyway, he's trying to get me out of it, but you're very kind, Alex, but no, I just can't count a sponge. So there are 30 sponges and there's 2 tools. Okay, £13.97. £13. You do get those amount. So there are 30 sponges. Let's be real. Keep it real, people. £13.97. PMHD for this. Almost Hunkydory 01. Okay, there you go. So we'll see them in action, shall we?
So funny. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there.
This would be good. This is good for pride and all those kind of things as well, isn't it? And
it's giving me like umbrella vibes as well. You know, like a big colourful rainbow umbrella.
Yeah. My friend's got one of those, Nadine, that I meet walking the dog in the park.
Has she?
Yeah, she loves it.
They look so pretty, don't they?
It does, yeah. Oh, do you know what day it is on Friday?
No.
I think it's Umbrella Day.
Is it?
I think if you all check, Ollie, on the system, I think it's National Umbrella Day on Friday. I think it's National Umbrella Day. I don't know, but there's a naked gardening day. I know that.
Is there?
April, May, yeah.
Oh, it can be a bit chilly in April, May.
Yeah. Don't be gardening by the rose bushes on that day.
No.
This looks brilliant.
It's called low tack tape stack. Stack. Okay.
This is brilliant.
So we're just doing another run. So go back in with our tangerine. I knew I should have kept them all out.
Right, darling.
Have we not got it?
We'll find. Have we got the water spritzer bottles? Let's just throw everything at Alex and see if he can find everything while he's just got everything else to do. He's got women. Leave me alone.
Have we got this? Have we got this? What about this?
He's going to go to the embellishment. I'm working with Empire again. Oh dear. This is looking brilliant, by the way.
We don't have it. Oh, this is
You've got some stock to find in the break.
know.
Hurry.
I'm going to be having words.
We'll find them. They're lurking somewhere.
I'm not okay with this.
There you go. There you go. 4 spray bottles at the top. You just went past it. Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, they are. There you go. There you go. We got them. I'm just conscious that if I was you and I was watching, I don't want to get all the little things that Anne-Marie's been using. Yeah. So there you go. Premier Craft 4 50ml spray bottles, and they are £9.99. So they're only £2.50 a bottle. So we'll pop that in the show for you. Thank you, Alex.
Maybe it is just out of stock. Okay.
Oh, this is ace.
And then our
These pads.
final one is our Prussian blue, which gives us that really lovely indigo kind of colour.
Mm-hmm. Well done on the tools and the sponges, Gemma. Don't worry, you are getting 30. And Kathleen and Primrose. Oh, I want to go to Primrose's house in Hampshire. Don't worry, I won't
all
be
the
coming.
goodies, isn't she?
Everything. She's like, honestly, I want to see your stash. You must have a craft room. She's got, or a big old garage or loft or shed.
Yeah, craft room, I reckon.
Where do you keep all your craft stuff?
Do you know what? I don't paper craft at home.
Oh, you keep it separate, sensible.
Yeah, because it's work.
Like, yes.
So
I
don't.
understand that.
Yeah, I don't paper craft at home. So I soft craft. So I crochet. So yeah, so I do that, and I sew. I've got a sewing machine.
You did all
I
that.
dabble at sewing. It's not my forte.
Is it?
Yeah, of course I can.
He's just
I'm
asked
just
if you can
I'm
crochet a
just
hat.
about to finish a cardigan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for me. So I've just started the second sleeve.
And she's making a cardigan.
Yeah.
You don't
yeah.
dabble then, do you?
No, not at crochet. I'm quite good at crochet,
Oh,
but
okay.
sewing, like with a sewing machine. It's not my.
Why haven't we got you guesting on Sewing Street then?
No, so no, I'm not sewing. No.
No, but we do crocheting as well.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
Ooh.
No, I do like crochet.
Well, we should get you on Sewing Street.
I made Sophie and my nephew Christmas jumpers. They were adorable. They were like red and they had like bobbles
my
on the
order in for next
sleeves.
year,
Oh,
for
they were
this
so
year.
cute.
We all want a jumper now from Anne-Marie, don't we?
Yeah, and they had little reindeers on. They were so cute.
We'll put an order in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pop the spray bottles in.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, we'll pop those on because we need to have a little spritz, don't we? Because we've got all the Prism inks coming up.
So then what we're going to do is we're going to cut a nice big heart out of this.
I did wonder why you weren't going to the edge.
Yeah,
threw
see,
me.
I just like to keep you on your toes, make sure you're paying attention.
Right, okay.
What we're doing.
What'd you say?
So just kind of lining that up, kind of central. It doesn't have to be
great.
exact. And then we'll pop this through the machine. So just, we'll put that in just for good measure, but I don't think we need it because it's a nice chunky die.
Oh, is that why? So if it's a chunky die, you tend to use the metal shim, do you?
Don't need to use it. If it's detailed, that's when it's really handy because it kind of helps cut.
You've gone belt and braces there.
Yeah, just in case.
You're way down.
Alex, have we got the nested heart dies in stock?
I tell you what, she's been demanding this morning, isn't she?
They were kind of new to you last week, so
They were, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, he's found them.
that's the one. Yeah,
Fire this morning.
amazing.
So we're just looking for some nesting. We think we found them. Moonstone only released last week. Nesting heart dies. They look gorgeous.
Yeah, it's the first time that we've brought them to you here. I thought
Yeah.
that we'd loaded everything onto the website, but there was the odd few thing that was just every time we used it, like the producer would be like, no, we've not got that.
There aren't many of this left, by the
No.
way, actually. This was really, really popular last week, and there's only a handful left. So I'd definitely grab those, because
Yeah.
we all want love, don't we?
It's just so useful.
Yeah. Well, that's a good deal.
It's good,
Oh,
isn't
gosh, how many
it?
dies do you get?
I want to say you get 8 in there, but I'm not 100% sure.
Wow.
Double check.
So,
Yeah.
8 metal dies. Oh, my goodness me. That's amazing price. Just over £1 a die.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Lovely.
Really good value.
Thanks, Anne-Marie. That's gorgeous.
Okay, so we've cut that Hugs and Kisses out as well. I love this.
Do you have the hugs and kisses as well?
Always.
Yeah. This is lovely. Oh, I've not
So
seen that
cute,
before.
isn't
That's
it?
cute.
So cute. Have we got that, Alex?
Oh, look at this. I love that.
Okay, so we've got a super simple 6x6 card. We're going to add this to the middle. So let's get this on with some foam pads. Make it.
We've just popped the hugs and
volume.
kisses die on the screen. Sorry, Anne-Marie.
No,
love.
you're fine.
At £9.99 for that lovely hugs and kisses. It's got 3 little kisses on the
It's
bottom
so
as well.
cute, isn't it?
Oh,
So
it's
useful.
lovely. Yeah. Did I just say kisses on the bottom? Sorry. Honestly. Kids we work with, don't we? Kids.
Kids. Kids in the comfy hoodies. Just give that a little buff. And then we're going to put this in place, and I'm going to just use my purple glue stick. I know we don't have them yet. They come in though.
You keep promising.
I know, I do.
Keep promising.
I know.
But we know, we trust you. We know it'll come when it can.
It will. They're on the way, just very slowly.
But can we put some more coal in the boat? Speed it up a bit, give it a push. Oh, that's amazing. I love it with the little 3 kisses underneath.
It's so cute, isn't it?
Oh, I'm having that die
and
today.
then I'm just going to grab one of my...
Every day, and I know what people do now when they go, I'm not going to spend today. And then you see this,
just lies.
and you're like, I can't.
It's absolute lies.
And can we give the heads up about the stamps on Thursday? And are we allowed? The dog one. No. Should I? No.
No, you can.
Not supposed to, am I?
No, you can.
Put it this way, if you like dogs, you need to watch Hobby
Yeah.
Maker on Thursday. That's all I'm going to say then. There is a doggy launch.
It's very
It's going to be pawsome. Pawsome, okay?
It is.
I'm
It
so
is
glad
very
I'm not
pawsome.
on. I know that sounds awful. I'm so glad I'm not working so I can stop at home and buy it before it sells out. I'm very excited.
It is. It is really cool. Okay.
I'm dying to see them. I might go and see if I can find them after the show and have a little heads up.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, so was that with your Prism marker?
Yeah,
the
just
fine
with our
liner?
fine liner, we've just gone around the edges there to add that little bit of extra detail.
That looks great. Do you know, can I just mention something my director's just said, because he's got a really good point.
Yeah.
He said, isn't it? He said, if you did that with a ruler and immaculate straight lines, it wouldn't look as expensive.
wouldn't, no.
It's the fact that you've gone, he actually said, the fact that you can't draw a straight line, Anne-Marie, makes it look fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you. I resemble that remark. But no, I know what you mean. It makes it look really arty, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. And I just want to show you what we can do with this bit as well.
Oh, the bit
so
that you cut away.
don't obviously waste this, and if you go straight to the edges, I obviously haven't gone all the way around the edges here, but you can be creating, yeah. So we've still got this, and then we could just pop some like black card behind here or something, like a little bit of
in there.
anything at all. So even though you might think we've wasted that,
Oh, brilliant.
you absolutely haven't. Just keep hold of it and do something cool with that as well.
Brilliant. We can see all the romantics, Gary, Sheila, Angela, Primrose, Carol, Lois, Crafters, all wanting the hugs and the kisses from Anne-Marie.
Everybody does.
Everybody does. Everybody does. That's a great, great demo.
Thank
Brilliant.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, now then, if you, right, all of you that have bought the Volume 3, we've got the Volume 2 pad, we've got the bows, you've got to get the borders, you've got to get the sentiments, you've got to get the embellishments, you've got to get the numbers, you've got to get... Should we go through those as well?
Yeah.
Shall we? Let's.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do next, Alex? Alex is our producer. Very important man. Oh. These ones. Right. Hobble. It's the noise. I know, sorry. Right then, my lovely. So we've got, you've got the numbers, you've got the ordinals, and then you've got happy birthday and today.
It's cool, isn't it?
That's good, isn't it?
So what
And
we've done
numbers.
on here is we've given them like a couple of different patterns. If I find mine, I'll just ink one of each for you so you can see the different colours, because the different patterns.
Yep. Can I just show you? Look, there's. I mean, this will come to come to light and reveal itself shortly. But you have got the numbers. You've got the ordinals as well. So the the ordinals, just like saying. And then you've got all your numbers. Then you've got happy birthday today at the bottom. Then obviously, if you're thinking, well, you haven't got my numbers there, don't worry. We've got all the numbers there for your birthday. Look at that 007. We haven't got Daniel Craig. Oh, he's not there anymore. It's not him anymore, is it? Oh, it's got to be James Norton.
Gotta be.
Got to be James Norton. Off Happy Valley. Oh, when you say Happy Valley, you'll know what we mean.
Who is he?
I know how. Butterflies and dragonflies. And then look at these. You've got flowers.
Don't Google him. You'll get lost. That's it now. We won't see you again. For
James
the rest of the day.
Norton.
Oh, you will.
Honestly, he needs to be the next James Bond. Brilliant. Look at the flowers. When you see him out.
You haven't seen him in Lycra yet.
No, he looked good in Lycra. Honestly. Can I just mention, you get all of the Resist and Reveal embellishment. We're getting very excited here. £14.99. Gosh, how many sheets did you get there?
I want to say 16.
16. She's excited about James Norton.
It's what I said earlier, isn't it?
It looks about 16, doesn't it? I think you're absolutely right. Well, I've decided you're right anyway.
Yeah, we'll
just
go with
decided
that.
to go with the fact that you're right because you know your product. That's brilliant. So 16 sheets, less than £1 a sheet.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So you're getting the number sheets, you're getting the letter sheets, you're getting the button letters, you're getting the butterflies, the dragonflies, you're getting the ordinals, you're getting happy birthday today. Brilliant. You can make this really personalised, can't you?
You can, yeah.
Initials
yeah.
and names and
Yeah, it's really sweet.
lovely, lovely.
And the numbers have got,
Yeah.
I was just doing them for you. You've got a check and you've got like a spot. So they're your two different patterns on your numbers.
Oh, lovely. I hadn't spotted that. Oh, I like
Yeah.
it.
Like, look.
So a checkerboard and a dot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
They're cool, aren't they?
Checkerboard's quite nice for the gents as
It
well,
is, isn't it? Yeah.
Like the racing flag and stuff, yeah. That's lovely. $14.99. I think they're going to be really useful. And we've got the bows and the borders as well to come. So brilliant. £14.99. Fabulous. Lovely. So, can we... Now, are we doing a bow? Why are you laughing at me? Because I'm smiling at you. I'm not right, am I? She's laughing her head at me. Oh. Don't blame you. Whoa. These are... Ooh. Oh, one of the bows has got all flowers in it?
Yeah, they've got a couple of different patterns in there. I think there's two different designs.
Flowers.
So you've got like, I think you've got a heart one in there. You've got some flowers.
And music, I think.
Yeah.
And like watches, like, would you like to see? Sorry. I don't know. But I think we might have to ink one of these
Yeah.
so you can see it.
Let me grab one of my sheets.
Because honestly, these here down the bottom have got the loveliest designs in them, look. So these are your foiled and die-cut Ink Me bows and borders. Should I have a little count here and see?
I think it's 10.
Well, would I have a full pack here?
Yeah.
One. I think there might be more, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, maybe you've got 16.
12, 13, 14, 15. I think I've... Oh. Well, should we go 10 just to be safe?
Let's go 10 to be safe.
10 to be safe. You might get more. But honestly, it's just lovely. You've got flowers, you've got musical notes, you've got holly in there as well. You've got hearts. Oh, gosh, these are... Are we going to make one, Anne-Marie?
Can make one, yeah. Not at all.
Oh, these are lovely. You've got stars, you've got like swirls, you've got flowers, you've got like a really cool sort of abstract one. You've got daffodils, it looks like, as well. This is, let me see if I can get these to the camera for you so you can see them. If you look in the... There you go, look. Oh, there you go. There you go. Can you see there, look? You can see you've got stars and music and daffodils and flowers and abstract and it's absolute... Don't worry, because Anne-Marie's going to show you one in action in a minute, but you get all different designs. That's just one sheet. There's one with music on the other one as well and sort of steampunk and... Oh, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Now, we're a bit confused about this. All I will say is, if you want to make your own bows, you want to make your own fabulous borders, these are going to be, and you've got any of the Prism markers, Prism inks, and if you don't have the Prism inks, don't worry, because we've got a deal on them coming up. Okay, don't worry about that. These bows that Hunkydory do are absolutely fabulous. Fabulous. Well, if we look at the image there, we're going to go with 10 sheets. We're pretty confident there's 10 sheets, and I've got, Yeah, there's 10 sheets in the image. Don't worry, when you see the price, you'll be very happy with 10 sheets.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very happy, and that's a promise. Okay, absolutely awesome. Now then, when the price comes in, let me suggest you might want to multi-buy. Okay, now then, there are 50 chances. They were all going to sell out, I predict, in the next half an hour, if not sooner. Okay, probably a couple of minutes if you're lucky. UHHD, okay, for 48, for 48 Granville. So 60p a sheet of borders and bows.
Crazy bargain price.
We did also, yeah, we've all just, this morning we were all like, really?
What?
What? I thought, there you go. Yeah, multi-buy, Angela. Multi-buy, Yasmin. Yep, there you go. Straight in. And Anne-Marie's going to show you how the bows work.
Yes, we are indeed. So I've already inked it up.
Lovely.
So we've gone with our, I think it's our lipstick. I don't know where I put it. Yeah, lipstick pink for this one. And then what you're going to do is give these a little bit of a curve.
Is that your burnisher off your
My scoreboard, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Good. And then I'm going to use a little glue dot. Now, I'd normally use double-sided tape for this, but because the ink's still a little bit wet,
yeah,
the glue dot's going to give us a little bit of a stronger kind of grab.
Okay.
And you're going to bring both of those little ends into the centre where we put that glue dot.
Okay.
And then this is going to go onto here. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of my glue dot. I've just cut one into half, and then I'm going to cut it into quarters.
You buy those like that then?
They come on sheets like this.
Ooh.
We have these.
We've got any glue dots, Alex? Please.
And then
We want everything today, don't we?
we're just making him work, aren't we? So then we'll pop that on that kind of,
That looks...
what do you call it? Like a little bit of fishtaily, isn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah.
And then we're going to use that last quarter of our glue dots, again, to just go on the back of here. And I'm going to do this loop around here. So loop that around to kind of bring that all together. And that is
Look
your
at
little bow.
that. That's beautiful, isn't
Super
it?
cute, isn't it?
It's bowalicious.
Ah, like it. Like
That's
it.
really lovely.
Ah.
Oh, our director just said his niece is called Bo.
We've got a little
Lovely.
boy who lives on our street. He's called Bowden.
Oh, that's nice as well. That's a good name.
Yeah, Bowden.
Now then, you know that we said we did, well, bearing in mind, I think everyone bar about two of you have had two each on the bows and the borders. 10 sheets, 60p a sheet. Goodness gracious me. Borders at the bottom as well. Look with all your lovely matching designs. In fact, there's only one lady that's just come in that I need, because you're literally coming in and checking out, and you're coming in and checking out. I've never seen you check out so quick. Never. £5.99. Brilliant, brilliant deal. Brilliant, brilliant deal. Okay, we'll pop the sticky glue dots on as well. Carol, she's already checked out in Dorset. Carolyn Cornwall's just come in as well. Julie's just come in and had to. Primrose has had to. What I need to do for you, we'll pop the glue dots on the screen because you're getting 600 of the circular glue dots for a measly £9.99. Okay, sorry, 600 by 13 mils. Sorry, not 600. I don't know how many you get. 600 times 30. Where is it?
You do get 600.
You do 600?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought that was a lot for £9.99. I was thinking, hang on a minute, 600 glue dots, that seems a lot. They're very generous, Hunkydory. Very, so that one won't stick around very long. Okay, could I make a suggestion before we get to the other resist and reveal sentiments and whatnot? Everybody's driving my poor producer mad for the Prism inks. Can I have the Prisms? Can I have the Prisms? Can I have the Prisms? Now, this was a deal. This was an epic deal that was launched at the tail end of last year, wasn't it?
Yes.
And I mean,
yes.
Epic.
Epic, yeah.
Now, you've seen these in action, just literally a handful of colours with fabulous Anne-Marie this morning. They are really handy, really usable, really transportable, really comfortable to use, really quick to access. You can stick, if you've got that little hook and loop, we'll see if we can get some more onto the base with all those lovely sponges that we just had in the toolkit with the blending tools. You have got here an unbelievable range of Prism ink pads. There are 40 in total, aren't there?
40 in total,
40
yeah.
fabulous colours. Now then, £129.59 is your proper price. Proper price.
The proper price.
Now, what we're going to do for you is the good news, is give you an almighty saving. We're going to throw in, if we can get it under 100, yes, please. We're going to throw in the Prism handbook as well, which goes with the ink pads.
It does, yeah. So this brings you all sorts of super cool fun techniques. So using some household items that you might have to do some really cool things like salts, baby wipes, leaves out of your garden, things like that. So many cool things.
Leaves out of your garden. Right, we've gone under 100. I'm so intrigued. Hints and that's not your buy price. Not today. Not today. Ink lifting. The world. We're going to pop a clock on the screen. Okay. So there you go. There's the leaves in the garden, just to show you there. AOHD15. There's the leaves in the garden.
I love that one. Isn't it really cool?
Oh, I really like that.
So cool. There is a technique using like washing up liquid and bubbles.
Oh my goodness, what a clever idea.
So many different things.
I mean, this is the, oh, do you want to see all the colours actually in the book there? Look at that.
Honestly, they're just so stunning, aren't they? So many different shades of everything in there. You know, you've got all your different greens for all your different kind of foliage and trees and things. You've got all those wonderful pinks and purples.
Blues and reds and...
some really lovely soft kind of pastel tones as well. There's such a lovely mix.
Do you know the great thing as well? This is what's lovely, because in here, everything that Anne-Marie's talked about this morning, we've got, so the watercolour cardstock, check, we've had that. The mixed media mat, check, we've had that this morning. The water brushes, check, we've had that. The ink me cardstock, then the blending tools and sponges, we've had that this morning. We have the spray bottles this morning. We've had the acrylic block that we showed when you were doing that technique this morning. We've had moonstone dyes. We've had the low-tack tape. We've had some stamps and masks. So everything that's in there, and even how to layer up using your layered stamps, all the techniques, all the hints, all the tips, projects, all those lovely things to use around the home and in the garden, as well as, you know, this is going to be just such a lovely, lovely book to have. And we're throwing this in, hang on a second, right, £129.59. We've halved the price. So you don't lose like 20 ink pads.
Absolutely not. No way.
40 ink pads.
40.
Yeah. And this is the thing, this is what I love about Hunkydory as well, is they want to make the world of crafting, which is so important to your mental health, in our opinion. We think it's so helpful. The amount of people that have come on this screen and said, I'm only here because of I've gone through a mental health challenge or whatever, and actually I turned to crafting and it's changed my life.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So what we do for you is, firstly, Hunkydory give you the most amazing saving. Then on top of that, we join forces with Hunkydory.
Always, yeah.
And we say, do you know what? I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll make it even more accessible for you, and we'll give it you on an interest-free split pay. So if you pop that into your basket and go to hobbymaker.co.uk, just click on Watch Live and then put in that code AOHD for Hunkydory15, and you can pay for it outright or make it more comfortable. If you just click on the little checkbox underneath, it gives you a little tick. We do the rest. And then credit card or debit card, all you do, pop it on one of those, and then all we'll do on your credit card there is, and your PayPal or whatever, we'll take $29.99 today.
But I'm going to get it all.
You get it all straight away. We send you the handbook, we send you the 40 Prism ink pads.
I'm going to send you half a handbook.
Straight away. No, you get everything straight away. And then we just ask you to part with that second payment, and doesn't cost you out extra.
Amazing.
So if you get paid monthly like we do, budget it, it's easier.
Yeah.
It's easier. So $59.99. Well done to Beryl and Terry and Bernadette and Tracy and Barbara and Louise and Maria and Lorraine and Crafters. Brilliant. Now, we didn't start with a huge amount of volume of those, though. Okay? In fact, if you check out, a third of the availability is actually gone. Okay, so it's a wonderful... I tell you what, can I ask a favour? Can we really quickly shoehorn in the people that won so they know they've got extra money to spend?
Yes, of course.
Would that be okay? So the anagram, we haven't got a winner for the basket yet, but the anagram we can do. So the person that has won, and it might be that lady there from Greater London, I don't know where you're from, but the Alien sitcom actually transformed into the silicon mat. That was your anagram. And the lady that has got 25 smackaroonies to spend, you might want to put that towards your Prism inks, my goodness me, is Bernadette Lachlan. Yeah, congratulations, Bernadette. I don't know if that's you in Greater London. I don't know if that's where you're from. Does it say where she's from? Because she's just treated herself to the Ultimate Prism collection.
Ooh.
And it might be you. I'm sorry if it isn't, but if it is, you just lost 25 quid off that. In fact, if you put it on split pay, it costs you $4.99 today.
Amazing.
Even better. Brilliant.
Oh, that's incredible,
Brilliant.
isn't it?
Well done. That's all your colours. And that's interest-free split pay with throwing in, well, Hunkydory are throwing in their handbook as well. Well done. Good luck to Patricia and Sandra and Barbara and Louise and Lorraine and Alison and Crafter. Patricia's got them, Sandra's got them, Alison's got them. Awesome deal. Brilliant. Well done, girls. Oh, well done, everybody.
They're just fabulous. You'll have so much fun with them when you get them home.
Oh, we've still got all these lovely... We've got volume 2. We've got the sentiments.
Yes.
Should we do some more?
Yeah.
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 What should we do next?
Yeah, the sentiments.
Do you want
Everyone
to show
loves
this?
these, don't they?
Anne-Marie wants to do this, so I can see her little face. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous.
Okay. Do you want it on the overhead one? Yeah. Can you see them okay there? Yeah.
So this is the same concept.
Yes, exactly the
resist and
same
reveal?
concept. So just like our other essential book of sentiments, like we've had craft ones, we've had our adorable scoreable ones, this is all foiled onto our Ink Me. So again, you've got a real mix of shapes, sizes, sentiments. We've got It's Time to Celebrate, Happy Easter, thank you very much, I'm so sorry, with deepest sympathy at this difficult time, good luck. You know, you've got a real variety.
Some lovely variety.
All sorts of sizes as well. To the World's Best Brother. Great dads get promoted to granddad for someone special.
That's a nice one.
So cute, isn't it? This little tiny one here is Best Uncle Ever. You know, just really cute little sentiments.
Is this new today? I've never seen this.
I don't think it's new today. I feel like we've had it before, but it was like March,
Was
like
it?
right at the
great
start.
idea.
Yeah,
Oh, just when we started a year ago.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. So we got To My Beautiful Wife, To My Gorgeous Fiance, The Perfect Girlfriends.
So these ink again, like you've just done
Yeah,
before.
absolutely.
Can we see one?
Yeah. So
Would
let
you
me get
mind?
mine. I don't want to.
Thank you, darling.
I don't want to. Where have I put it? It's here. I don't want to. I don't want to do it in yours. Let me give you yours back. Yours is nice and neat and
Thank you.
uninked. So let's take a couple of
There's over
these out.
650 centimetres.
So many, so many.
Gosh, that's a lot.
Never too many.
Gosh.
Let's
This is
grab-
great though, this concept, because if you're using these sentiments, no matter which of your collections you've had before,
Yep.
this you can make every colour to match with those
Yep.
Prism ink pads, can't you?
Can indeed, yeah. So let's.
Happy retirement. Oh, we've just had a message coming about the ink pads, actually, Anne-Marie.
Oh.
And the Rachel, hello, lovelies. I have these Prism ink pads. They are in capital. She's very excited. Amazing.
Amazing.
I struggled to blend, but in capitals again, no more. So easy to use.
Oh, this is
Thank
good.
you, Hunkydory in capitals.
Amazing.
Lovely
We
message.
love this.
But that's great then. So those Prism pads have turned Rachel into an absolute brilliant blender.
Blender extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jennifer in Worcestershire just said she loves them as well. Well, she said, good morning, ladies. Great show. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I have all the inks. They are fantastic and so versatile. The scoreboard would live on my craft desk if I had one. Well, I'll tell you what, Jennifer, you know you say you've got all the inks. Have you got the new colours? We will see. Sorry, I just want to mention, we've got these new colours. These new ones. So, Jennifer, love, if you fancy the new colours, we'll do this after we've seen these lovely, these are brilliant. We'll do these after we've seen the lovely sentiments in action. Okay, my lovelies, so we'll do those 6 new colours, all right?
So just add in a little bit of colour on here. And you've got the perfect opportunity to add like multiple colours on here as well. So we've used the blush pink here. And then we've gone in with our orchid for this one.
That's lovely.
And then we've used our It's Time to Celebrate, and we've used that one with the blush pink and the lipstick.
They're great.
So you can just see how easily they just kind of pop.
Oh yeah, they do pop, don't they?
They look fab, don't they?
Yeah.
They're so cool.
So over 650 sentiments there and 40 different,
Yeah.
well, if you get these as well, 46 different colours, because these are a limited edition set of the Tranquils.
You need. It's not even a question.
No, it isn't.
It's just a straight up need.
They are very tranquil, aren't they?
They are. They are. Yeah, let's look at them.
Shall we do them now?
Yeah, look at them.
Have you got these with you?
I don't have these with me.
Would we be allowed to try them?
Yes.
Would we?
Yes.
Shall we do, because the thing is, very tranquil, we're taking it down now. We're going for a very tranquil ink pad
Chills.
range. Limited edition.
Yeah.
6 lovely colours, which I think if we pop the price on and then we give them to Anne-Marie, we can see them gently blending in front of your very eyes. Have you already got them, Jennifer? Has she already got them, or has she got them today? No, she said, I've already got them. Or she said, I've already got them. She said, I already have them. Love. I've got 2, she says. I've got them too, she says, and I love them. Oh, I love that. That's not somebody just going, oh yeah, they're all right.
They're really nice.
I love them.
Yeah.
They're £2 each. They're £2 each.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Very low.
It is very low, but that's the price.
Tell you what, grab them. Grab them, grab them, grab them. I'm going to pass them across to my beautiful, lovely lady over here. And you can see, oh gosh, they're gorgeous.
So lovely, aren't
colours.
they? So, so beautiful.
Darling.
I'll just pass you your tray back.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Your volume 3 resist and reveal pad is a very handy tray.
It is, isn't it? It is. So what I'll do is, just to show you the colour, I'll just kind of swipe these on and get them in place. So this is our Air Force Blue. Oh, look at that colour. We've got Sea Green. Gorgeous. We'll go Leafy Green. So pretty.
Oh, that looks amazing.
We'll go Toasted Oat. Love this one. How gorgeous is
Oh, I
that?
love these colours.
And then we have got Salmon. Could that be any more salmon? It's perfect, isn't it?
That is...
And then you've got your chiffon
Oh,
as well.
chiffon.
Aren't they?
Oh, those
just
colours are
stunning?
great.
Let's give that a little bit of a buff so you can see the foil as well. So just give that a little swipe so you can see that foil coming through.
Look at that. Oh my days. And as the ink
Gorgeous, isn't
fades,
it?
look, and then the white of that foil comes through.
Just kind of pops, doesn't it? So beautiful.
Do you know what? I'm not being rude. I didn't think we needed any more Prism colour. And then you see
know,
those.
I know. Honestly, it's just crazy, isn't it? So they were kind of held back for our Wildlife Blossoms launch that we brought at the end of January because the colours kind of fit with the collection perfectly. But they are limited edition. We don't have as many of these as we do like the original 40.
Okay.
So they are.
Grab those while you can.
They are. Yeah. Once they're gone, we won't be getting those back either. They are that kind of limited.
So it might be worth multi-buying if you really like those colours.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Gosh. Okay, Gemma, well done. Yasmin and Rachel, Maria, Julia, Julia, Karen, Crafters. Oh gosh, Nicola, well done, everybody. Congratulations. Now, just to mention as well, on the big range, we've got single figures left at that deal. Now that deal, well, don't panic on the Prisms quite, but check out. Okay, right, those are your 40 colours of your beautiful Prism inks, and they were only launched October time?
End of October,
End of October, yeah. So these are still relatively new in the world of Prism, aren't they? But what you're getting today is an epic opportunity to save more than half price and get the free World of Colour Crafting handbook that teaches you all about them, how to use them, how to blend them, projects using things like salt and leaves from your back garden.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Really fun techniques as well, using your kind of stencils and your masks, kind of masking areas off on there to create really cool techniques. There's the amazing Bocker. The Bocker is awesome.
I was just going to ask because I showed that, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
What
so
does that mean?
it's a photography term.
Okay.
Let me find it for you. Was it?
I think it was towards the back, darling, I think. I might be wrong. Can I just mention, though, look, £129. We've beaten half price. Tracy, good luck. We've kept it on split pay. And I wouldn't mind as well, it's $29.99. Gets you all, we borrowed one of Keith's boxes, all 40 colours in there. You're going to have such a ton of fun with that. $59.99 is better than half price. All those colours and this brilliant project and hints and tips handbook that Anne-Marie's got as well, thrown in free of charge, and that should be $9.99 on its own.
Yeah, exactly. And this is priceless. This is going to last forever,
Exactly.
you know, even when you've used all your ink pads.
Yep.
But yeah, this technique is so easy because this is something that you could start with. You don't need to have used ink pads ever before because the technique is just, let me pop this out of the way for a sec. It is just doing like a swirl with your blending tool. So because they're already rounded, you've already got that shape. Let me just get another bit of card so I can show you. You've already got that rounded shape. So you can just go in and then you just do like a little bit of a twist to get the colour down and just keep kind of repeating it.
Well, you hardly twist it, do you?
No. But obviously more ink, more pressure is going to give you darker spots. If you do kind of lighter ones with less pressure, less ink.
Oh, that looks lovely.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then obviously because you're going to kind of layer those up with different colours, you kind of overlap them and things like that. You know, you can do some really cool techniques. So let's change now to, let's go Orchid.
I don't want to panic you now, but there are 5 left of the Prism half price, better than half price deal for all 40 Prism ink pads and this book. Okay, there are 5 opportunities left. Please check out Joyce, Veronica, Barbara, Tracy, Crafter. You're all hanging around in your baskets and it's a dodgy thing to do.
Don't hang around.
No.
This is not good news, Alex. I'm going to have to try and steal some stock from somewhere.
I think we're going to have to, aren't we?
We're going to have to do some stealing.
Okay, we're down to 4 now. Amanda's just grabbed a set and the handbook. Well done, Amanda. Epic saving. Congratulations, sweetheart. Good luck, Joyce. Good luck, Veronica. Good luck, Barbara. Good luck, Tracy. Good luck, Crafters. Oh, that's going to sell out in a matter of minutes, my lovelies.
Let's add some blueberry. I love this shade. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And you would just keep going and building this up until you hardly any white space left, basically.
Yeah.
And then once you get that kind of overlap as well, it adds even more kind of dimension to it. It looks so cool.
This looks brilliant. You've got all dimensions and it's like when the camera goes out of focus, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the look you're getting.
Yeah, exactly that. And what you
All
could
wintry
do...
Christmas pom-poms.
Yeah. What else?
Oh, gosh, please be quick about checking out
That's the
Christine.
lovely lilac.
Crafter in Kent. Oh, no, who's going to get them? Oh. Well, Christine's got them. Amanda's got them. Well done. Okay, well, I think that leaves us with 3 chances. 3 chances on that epic Prism ink deal. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Just quickly while you get those as well, if you are new to the Prism inks, sorry, I was just grabbing these. It's not where she got. Sorry, I was like, woo. Amanda, Joyce, Barbara, Christine, well done. Grab your blending tools that get 3 sponges with each, and then grab your 2 packs of your, that comes with them, by the way, sorry. So that was it £13.97, I think, for 2 of your blending tools. Oh, thank you. Do you know why that price stuck? Because it was so low. They just went, oh, that was a good memory. When there's a really randomly low price, it was like $5.99 for the bows and the and the borders. Yeah, $13.97. I don't know is there any bows or borders left in the Resist and Reveal? Because everybody wanted the bows and the borders. 2 left. Okay, 2 left on your bows and your borders. I don't know where I put my bows and my borders. But yeah, bows and borders with all the different designs, there's 2 chances. Do you think we'll be able to get any more for later?
I'm going to try my best.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, lady.
I'll,
It was 10 sheets of different designs, and there's all different flowers and daffodils and musical notes and hearts and stars and, oh, it was ace. 10 sheets, £5.99. She's having a lovely time over here with these ink pads.
I'll see you later. I'm having the best time ever.
Love it.
Doesn't it look cool? And then
So that's called Bokeh.
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 Let's go in with our blush now. We'll make this the last one. And what you could do is you could use one of your sponges and use it with a Versamark, so an ink pad that's sticky, and do like heat embossed, like silver ones over here or something to add a completely different texture.
Okay. This looks brilliant. You see, you wouldn't necessarily have ever thought to do that without the book.
Well, no,
without the
and
handbook.
because obviously, usually what you're trying to do is blend them out so you don't have any edges. You know, that's the kind of look you want to go for, isn't it? So this is something that you probably wouldn't have really thought of doing, like you say.
Looks brilliant. Is there any of the Prism ink pad deal left with the handbook? Is it 3? Yeah, 3 left. 3 opportunities left to grab that deal. It should be £129.59 is how much it should be. What a Tuesday treat. Absolutely phenomenal. Congratulations, everybody. Now, just before we go this afternoon, when you're back this afternoon, what are we doing this afternoon?
So we've got this again at 3.
Brilliant.
And
there's
then
any left.
at 5 o'clock, we've got some brand new layering stamps.
Oh, and that's in the handbook.
Yes.
Layering stamps.
Bird watching favourites. We've got a beautiful blue tit, a woodpecker. Gorgeous.
Oh. I'm so sorry. They're just shouting at me. There's 2 left. They're going, there's 2 left. There's 2 left. There's 2 left. There's 2 left. There's 2 left to get the over half price, less than, better than. I never quite know how to say that.
It's just crazy.
It's just a crazy deal, absolutely. And if you love bird watching, you've got to be here at 5. Make sure you turn over and watch our lovely Sewing Street and Jewellery Maker at 8, and you can join us back here at 1.